Hello student, this is lecture 44 based on your third unit, and in this unit we are going to discuss about this concept of while and for loops. Okay, so we all of know about this concept while and for loop in C. Okay, same concept है हमारा, but the thing is different for designing your circuit or designing your coding, okay, on LabVIEW software. Okay, so I have shared one link, that is the introduction about the LabVIEW. Okay, I have uploaded on Google Classroom, so just go through it. Okay, so let's start with this concept while loop. In the case of this virtual instrumentation, how we are going to write. So before that, firstly just let me draw this flow chart. Okay, so if I want to draw this flow chart, so if I talk about this for loop, or you can take also an example for while loop. Okay, so just for example, just I'm taking the example of while loop. Okay. So I'm not going to what is for loop, okay, because all of you know. But if I talk about this flow chart, so you can start from here, okay, then you write the code over there, okay, then obviously the condition met question mark. If yes, then it will go for and, okay, if not, then again it will run the code. Okay, so this is the your flow chart. If I talk about this flow chart, okay, now if I talk about this, the same case in the LabVIEW. So LabVIEW, okay, so after this I will share as one video. Okay, so it will give you the idea about how to plot this or how to code on this tool. Okay, but what we have in the LabVIEW, we have some functions over. So function, not function, complete function, which include the like a panel. Okay, so you just go to the your component section or function section and just choose the what function you want to perform. Okay, so there are so many functions like for, while, switch case, arrays, all are available. So just go and select. Okay, so when you select, you will get like this screen. यहाँ पे एक विंडो होगी, so इस तरह से होगी. So this is for while loop. When you select while loop, the pop-up window like this. Okay, so what is this? If I talk about this is your conditional terminal. Okay, and this is the your iteration terminal. Okay, is how many times you want to run your program. Clear? So this is the your basic idea how you're going to perform a task. Okay, so in a screen you can see this is your while loop case. Okay, if you want to this plot in the in LabVIEW, so what you have to pick the number. So there is an option for when you go upside in option section. So there is a number which number you want to choose. So you can choose first number over there, second number, then you are performing this plus sign over there. Okay, Okay, so we have this first number and we have this second number, and you are going to perform this task. Okay, and here is the answer display. So you can check here, this is the your condition. What I was saying in previous slide, that is, this is your condition. Okay, so you are applying loop over here. Okay, so you have to define the loop. Now here is the number of iteration, how many times you are going to run your program. So in this example, it is taken in terms of millisecond, 1000 millisecond. Okay, so वहां पे क्या करते थे आप, अगर हम बात करें सी की, तो वहां पे क्या करते थे, वी जस्ट राइट इट डाउन द कोड. बट यहाँ पे क्या है, आपको बस पिक एंड ड्रॉप करना है. Just pick the your particular function what you want to perform and drop in the schematic. So this is जो space देख रहे हैं आप, this is your schematic, जहाँ पे आप pick and drop करेंगे. So just let me open this this loop concept. Okay, so I'm just going to show you regarding this. Okay, just message me whether you are able to listen the voice of this video or not. Okay, just drop me message, so accordingly I change the setting.
Video, I will give an overview of while loops in LabVIEW. In LabVIEW, we have different loops and structures. We have the while loop, which I will give an overview of in this video. We have for loops, we have case structures, and we have sequence structure.
I think it is audible.
Case structure, those two together are probably the most used loops and structures inside LabVIEW. First, simple overview of for loops and while loops in ordinary text-based programming languages like MATLAB, C#, C, etc. Typically, a for loop is like this. So it goes through a set of iteration. In this case, from 1 to 0. And then inside this for loop, it do some coding. And then when it has gone through this loop 10 times, the for loop is finished and the code or the execution is going outside the loop here. Same for while loops. Then you have typically a condition. It could be above or below some value, and while x is above this
Okay, so it's low voice. So okay, I can do one thing. I'm just going also copy and paste this link also. Okay, so so what it will give you the idea about this. Okay, so it will explain okay how this function, how this loop we are going to implement in the case of this LabVIEW concept. Okay, so just give me 1 minute. I'm just going to go copy this link and open it. Okay, so in this example, you can see he implemented a while loop example. Okay, so what it is given in the example, a voltage signal is from 0 to 5 volt from a DAQ, that is data acquisition device, need to be converted to the equivalent level values in a water tank 0 to 20 centimeter. So एक तरह से देखा क्या जाए, they are wanted to do the calibration between the your whatever your voltage signal is generating and between the height of this your water tank. Okay, so for this they want to perform this example. So you can see, I think this portion you have already seen in the videos. What he took just a schematic diagram and choose this. Uh, uh, you can see in the below diagram, he just choose the voltage parameter. Okay, so voltage parameter ko he just enlarge it and set the limit. So you can also change the variable portion just by clicking double click. ओके सो आप उस पर डबल क्लिक करेंगे, वहां पे आप पैरामीटर्स अपने पैरामीटर्स इन द यू कैन चेंज योर you can change your voltage values, okay, from where to where. Okay, also you just pick up the second one and also to the this centimeter type. Okay, now so if I talk about this पोर्शन कि अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन, ओके, हमारे पास जो वोल्टेज लेवल है वो 0 to 5 वोल्ट है एंड वो आपसे जो डिस्टेंस जो हाइट है वो क्या मांग रहा है 0 to 20 सेंटीमीटर. सो अपर वैल्यू इन द रेंज ऑफ 5 वोल्ट and the lower value upper value in the water tank is 20 centimeter. So if you want to calibrate, so with the calibration you can understand कि अगर हमारा जो 4 सेंटीमीटर है दैट इज इक्वलेंट टू योर 1 वोल्ट. ओके, सो जस्ट डिवाइडेड बाय 20 बाय 5. सो हमें कैलिब्रेशन करना है कि अगर हमारा 1 वोल्ट चेंज होता है तो जो उसकी हाइट है, जो वाटर टैंक है वो 4 सेंटीमीटर तक फिल हो जाएगा. ओके, वी कैन डू द इजीली. सो इन द बिलो फिगर यू कैन सी कि जस्ट वोल्टेज लिया इसने. ओके, वोल्टेज लेने के बाद what he have done, he have taken the 4 numerical value 4 and he is multiplying this with factor with volt value. Okay, so suppose you are getting 0.1 0.1 volt change, so it will multiply this 4. So it 0.1 equal to 0.1 into 4, that will give you the 0.4 सेंटीमीटर वाटर टैंक. ओके, सो ये वाला जो अपर है वोल्टेज जहां सेंटीमीटर लिखा है ये हमने पिक किया डायरेक्टली, हमने न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू की मल्टीप्लायर चूज करना, वी चूज मल्टीप्लाई एंड कनेक्ट दिस सिस्टम. नाउ हियर इन बिलो फिगर जो नीचे की तरफ लिखा है वेट मिलीसेकेंड. सो जो इवैल्यूएशन हो रहा है इसका वो 100 टाइम्स के लिए हो रहा है. ओके, सो दैट प्रोसेस विल रन 100 टाइम्स. Okay, now rightmost side there is stop button over here. So stop button यहाँ पे हम क्या कर सकते हैं, we can do manually in the sense कि by clicking just we want to stop over here, so just click this button. Okay, so ये आपको एक यूजर इंटरफेस तरह से दे दिया आपने कि जब आप अपना कैलिब्रेशन यहाँ रोकना चाहते हैं जस्ट क्लिक ऑन ओके, सो इट विल स्टॉप द योर प्रोसेस एंड उस पॉइंट पे जो भी वैल्यू होगी दैट विल बी स्टोर इन योर वाटर टैंक. मींस उसकी जो भी हाइट रही होगी वो वहां पे जो भी आ रहा होगा एट द एंड वो वहां पे रिसीव हो जाएगा. ओके, so this is one example. Just go through the next one. The video have so many points, important points over